Goats take over yoga. So last weekend, my cousin Mandy, who's always on the hunt for unique bonding experiences, texted our family group chat with a new adventure, goat yoga. Apparently, it's all the rage among people who like stretching in public while being judged by livestock. I figured it couldn't be weirder than her last idea, silent disco karaoke, so I agreed. We showed up at this farm just outside town, where a chipper instructor greeted us, and a herd of goats stood nearby, eyeing us with what I can only describe as skeptical indifference. Things started off normally enough, mats, gentle music, and a few deep breaths. But when the instructor called, "Let the goats in," the herd just stood there. Not a single goat budged. Instead, the largest goat, I later learned his name was Kevin, strutted to the center of the pen and stomped his hoof, like he was about to give a TED talk. Suddenly, the other goats formed a semicircle around him, and Kevin started bleating in a series of what sounded suspiciously like union demands. The instructor tried waving some hay, but Kevin just turned his back and the goats all sat down in perfect protest formation. The instructor, now sweating through her Lululemons, tried downward dog to encourage participation, but the goats remained unmoved, literally and figuratively. Mandy, never one to back down, Googled goat negotiation tactics, while my uncle started reading from a bag of organic trail mix like it was the Bill of Rights. Tensions escalated when one goat produced a tiny sign that said "No treats, no feats," and another started nibbling on someone's yoga mat in what I can only assume was an act of civil disobedience. Eventually, a compromise was reached. We would provide snacks, specifically, organic apple slices and the aforementioned trail mix. The goats, now satisfied, immediately began hopping onto our backs and chewing our hair with a sense of professional pride. As we attempted warrior pose, Mandy grinned and said, "Well, at least now we know, these goats don't kid around when it comes to their lunch breaks."